TJ, welcome back, sir. How much? How are you? Yeah, fair enough. You too.
I'm feeling better.
I got a little ledge up there if you want to. You got a nice white one. That's sharp.
Yeah, I get all these. I literally have never bought. I have like 10.
Oh wow. 10?
Yeah.
That's like a whole kitchen's worth.
Honestly, I'll go to a conference and walk around and it's like, oh, you know the freebies. The only thing I'm
They're like $40, aren't they?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, shit, you got $40 for sitting in your cupboard right
I
now.
made one conference one day in 2 hours. I got 3. I was like, that's like over $100.
That's crazy. People are just giving that away. I mean, I can see like matchbooks and like, you know.
And they're like, oh, thanks for talking to me about my company. You want to get it? Like, yeah, sure.
What can I do for you today? Okay. Okay. You still going pretty tight in the sides?
Yeah, pretty tight in the sides. And then, I think last time.
We had the part kind of straight back, and now it's kind of curved up a little bit, so that this cowlick can kind of fall down.
That worked out really well.
That's been good.
Yeah.
Good to hear. Somewhere in Flint, though.
Yeah, it's one of that area.
Is Genesee the county of Flint?
Yeah. Okay. It's like the larger piece of it. Yeah, so I figured. Like I grew up in here, and that's kind of part
Oh, no shit.
I grew up on 20 acres there. No, I don't look like it. I grew up in Grand
Country boy.
I know I don't look like it.
It's cool.
With tractor pulls in the dirt, I don't do it anymore.
It's funny. I'm like, the older I get, the more I lean that way. Where I'm like, oh, one of my buddies who grew up in Grand Blanc, so he kind of grew up in that area. Not that area, but the country area. Pretty nice.
See, I didn't know. You know, during high school, I kind of like ran it, and I was like, you know.
What it could be.
Yeah. Rochester, I was over there while I was going to school, and then after that, I moved home for 2 years. Started working for 2 years. Going back from Rochester back to here on 28. I can never get back to bed. I will.
Yeah, man.
I will try my best.
There's definitely something to be said about that. Yeah. Well, we're always making certain concessions and holding on to something, and then we flip flop. And I feel like your values of how you prioritize the importance of things like that, they just change all over the place as you get older. And every couple of years, it's like you move this way or that way. Yeah. Oh well, then you meet the lady, and you're right. So I have to say, I had ideas of like, oh, it'd be so cool to have some like property or to like get up in the woods or this or that. Well, my wife, being from Gaylord, her dad's got 50 acres in Jackson. We're always over there. I was over there last weekend for just chopping trees down, making room for a road we're trying to build from the front to the back of his property. And then her mom's got a house still in Gaylord where she grew up, and that's been paid off forever, so it's just in the family, and everybody goes up there and stays up there when they can. It's like, man, I feel lucky to have access to these places, because it's like I didn't have that growing up, and now that I'm getting more and more used to it, I'm like, oh my god, this is where it's at.
That's almost the best of both worlds.
It is, because her dad's got the lake house on the lake, and then 50 acres nearby, and then this other one is on 3 acres, but it's on the Indian reservation, and it's like not on city roads. It's like basically a 2-track to her house.
Okay.
And it's back in, I mean, it's not so far back in the woods, you know, but there's no trash pickup. There's no, you know, there's no post office, mailbox, like. Yeah. Yeah. So when you turn off the main road, and it's like a dirt road. That's where it starts, and so the community of people that live back there kind of take care of the road, and one guy grades the road every year, and everybody pitches in $15, $25 a piece to kind of grease the wheels on that one, and we're walking around, and I just think that, you know, such an old-fashioned way of things going, but that's the way. Yeah, that you meet people.
Yeah.
You know people. It's not like a faceless.
I totally get that.
Yeah. Anyway, I digress. Which one? 3 hours. Yeah, front to back. I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, when I was riding motorcycles, we had this one buddy who had a house. Well, his family had a house up in Cadillac, and it was always just like a little bit further than what was comfortable. Because it would be like, oh, we're going up there on Friday night. I'd be like, that's like a Saturday morning thing, man. I don't want to have a 4-hour drive after work on Friday on the bike. In a car, it's a little bit easier because you're a little more at ease, and you've got 4 wheels. You're not worried about balance. But on a bike, it's just taxing, really taxing, especially mine because I had a smaller engine. And so my bike, I think it was a 2.25 gallon tank. And so you're going like 85 miles, and then you have to stop. And so when I would ride, especially everybody else, I feel like I always have the smallest tank. And so when you go on a ride with a bunch of bikes, before you leave anywhere, that's what you figure out. All right, who's got the smallest tank? Because you're going to dictate how often we stop. And it was always me. And I was like, sorry guys. But yeah, then it took even longer. I think on the bike it was more like 5 hours. Such a journey. Yeah. So what everybody would do is say, okay, your tank is 2.5 gallons and we're all about 35, 40 miles per gallon. So like, all right, 90 miles. So everybody sets their tachometer. And when it gets towards 90, it's like, all right, time to pull over. So like you didn't have to communicate. Everybody kind of was on the same page. Yeah, it was a nice system.
How long has it been?
Since I was riding?
Yeah.
Oh man, years. I mean, I went down in 2017, I think.
Yeah.
And then I think I got married in 2019. My wife and I had our first 2018 we got married. In 2019 we had our first kid, and then moved. Well, we moved, then we had our first kid. Then she got pregnant the second. Then we moved again. So yeah, 2017, which is actually the same time I started the product line.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And I don't remember exactly how they overlap, but I might have started the product line because I had all this free time in my hands from not riding anymore.
Showing me some of the marks on you, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Such a dumbass. On their bike?
Yeah. It looked like something. I don't know. You know, and he held on to it.
Yeah, that was my problem. Is I had always heard from everybody that to get into that speed wobble, it's so hard to pull out of it. You're supposed to accelerate out of it.
Yep.
But when you feel like you're losing control, it's so counterintuitive to be like, let's go faster.
Let's hit it. Yeah.
You know, I'm always like,
Try to straighten it out.
yeah. So I did for a second, and I put pressure on the bars trying to do that, and I just was like, I just can't do it. What's that? Well, in my instance, it was a super fast deceleration mixed with a short wheelbase. So you end up with, like you ever see the bikes that are designed for drag, they have a real extended back tire just to add the stability. So short wheelbase, and then also I didn't have steering stabilizer on the bars, and that's something that will allow you to not have a ton of play. But basically I was going super duper fast. I think I was at like 100, 110. And then I dropped the throttle and didn't pull in the clutch. And then you engine brake. So it caught, and then you slow way down, and then your engine does this backfire, let off the pressure, and it goes da 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 da. So it sounds really cool, but it was totally a show-off technique because I had just beat a guy in a drag race. And so I did that thinking like, this is my signature
My moment.
on that, and then it decelerated so fast. Yeah, so that was a good lesson in to stay humble. So then it started to speed wobble because it was like that sudden deceleration. The front tire was like whoa, you know, and then I couldn't stabilize with my hands, and it was getting worse every second, and I was like, well, it's time to get off, because if you don't and you go down, you could be in front of it and it just grinds you into the pavement forever. So I knew that I had to kind of tuck and roll in the right direction while I still could, and that's why I was like, all right, we're gonna jump ship here.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, I mean, it was all road rash and like burn, and I rolled and slid and rolled and slid.
No, I was a dirt biker. Alright, so dude, I don't know. Yeah. My buddy, you guys are both.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was
Fine was like, yeah, so, what is this? Here, you guys hold it. I'm there. You guys.
Oh, that's real. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, that's the craziest ride.
I've seen somebody do this on a heavy bike.
Yeah, there you go.
On a Harley Dyna, which is like twice the weight of a Sportster. So these bikes have this hair trigger throttle that you
jack it up so fast.
You hit it and the front wheel is off the ground. So while you're on that back wheel, people are just so nimble, it's nuts.
I just can't imagine them going 1-footed on it at almost a 90.
What an idiot. Is this in Detroit?
No, I don't think it popped up. I did see somebody, there was a guy doing that on 94.
Yeah, I've seen it.
See, my thing with this is just I don't trust anyone in front of me not hitting the brake.
Yeah, totally.
Fear, it just
No, I was on 75, and the guy put his crotch rocket
It looks like
straight
Detroit.
up in the air.
Yeah.
And I'm doing like 85. And it's rush hour. And immediately I was just like, backed off. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want anything.
Yeah, get away
to do
from me.
with that.
Yeah, I'm 20, 30 feet off the
That's crazy.
I did impressive though, isn't it?
Oh,
Good morning.
Hold it that way.
oh, dude.
Yeah, and just sway back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've seen some pretty wild stuff. And guys that are on trick bikes, yeah, right? Guys that are on trick bikes like that, you show off, you know, but eventually, no matter what you do, not even your fault, like you said, somebody just sees you coming and gets scared and slams on the brakes, and it's like, it's that easy.
Oh, you get nervous using bikers.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, even though it's legal on the freeway,
It's not legal in Detroit? Not in Michigan, I mean. They allowed it in California, but I feel like it shouldn't be allowed anywhere. It seems dangerous.
I understand it, but yeah, people really trust people not to.
My buddy, actually, Noah would be a lane splitter because he had a bike out in San Francisco for many years. So he split lanes forever, and then he moved back home, and he got pulled over for doing it. But it was like a 90-degree day. He's sitting in traffic, and he was like, the plastics on my bike are gonna melt if I don't get out of here. Like, he's like, I'm overheating, I'm covered in leathers, and the cop let him go. He was like, this is, you know, I have to get out of here for my health and safety, the machine I'm on, like, it's gonna explode. Yeah, it was like a 95-degree day. He was covered in leathers and sitting between cars, kicking out exhaust. But Noah used to ride full leathers, trick bike stuff. It was nuts. Yeah, dude, they're just...
We had a little pit in the backyard where they dug out and run it. They're up in the front back to the basement, basically. So they dug this out in the house. And forever, it was just like this big mud pit. So my friend would come over with this kind of what you're describing the bunch of some careful.
Oh, yeah?
Little ramps, how much forward you can get on a dirt bike. Just going over a little ramp. I couldn't get it like that, 90 degrees.
Well,
To where the front tire I could
that's
see over.
just ballsy. I would not ever... I did a wheelie...
Jet ski.
Yeah.
You know.
I did a wheelie one time by accident on my Sportster, and I was just trying to beat somebody off the line, and the front tire came up, and everybody was like cheering, and I was just so scared. I was like, that was not on purpose at all. Oh yeah, dude. Those things are so light. My father-in-law got a jet ski on his lake in Jackson, and I mean, the bigger form wave runner.
Okay.
And we've got that thing on, you know, whatever the version of valet mode it is. I can't remember what you call it.
Yeah.
There's 2 keys. They give you like a sport key and a regular key. We got it on the regular key, and I'm able to do things on that thing. And I think, wow, I don't know if I'll ever want the other key.
Oh, just extra speed just give you a little more.
Yeah, I don't know if I need it.
It's funny. I was thinking like going to cottage, taking the kind of out, dressing up a little bit, stuff, pretty cool. Like summer, like, all right, show me some of the stuff you do. I'm like, all right, hold on. And I got her pretty burdened, indicating out. I'm good.
That's it. Call it a day. Yeah, I don't blame her.
Area, I'll say.
Oh yeah.
Coming down from the wave though, it didn't hurt me as a kid. Now I fucking feel it.
Oh yeah, sure. No. It's like, hey, take it easy up there. You only got 2.
Yeah. You want to?
Dude, my kid on Thursday night just walked by me and and hit me so hard that it hurts today. I had to Google it. Like, how is it normal for this to hurt this long?
This long after.
And I was like, they're like, kind of, yeah. I was like, damn, man, I thought she must have got me good. I wasn't even trying to. I don't even know why she walked by me with her arm out. Just kind of, wow.
As long as you're not no blood.
Yeah, that's kind of what the Google said too. I was like, okay, we're in good health, I guess. Crazy. Oh yeah, no. Girls get away with quite a bit. Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, luckily that wasn't what happened. Yeah, I mean that's worth a slap, in my opinion. I got in trouble not that long ago. My 3-year-old was in a biting phase, and my 5-year-old was kind of like dealing with it and having a hard time. And so one time I was just like, I didn't say knock her out or anything like that, but I said something along the lines of like, you know, stand up for yourself, because she would just get bit and just look at me like, oh, what do I do? And finally I was like, do something about it. And my wife's like, no, we're not gonna start that. I was like, well, something to be said for standing your ground at least. But when it's between sisters, I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. We don't have to teach it like that. It is. Now she's in, well, she's not in, but she completed some martial arts training, and now she's like so confident. The other day I'm like, do you guys come inside so I can eat dinner before we go out and like play outside, because we're just in the front yard running around? She's like, Dad, it's fine, I know karate. Like, I don't know quite if you could say that, but okay. I love the confidence. Dude, it's always something. I mean, that isn't the half of it. I just don't like to complain. But it's all good. Yeah. My older girls, you know, I kind of let them be independent, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to bed. You guys should go to sleep. Because all you have to do is, like, if I tell them to go to sleep every single night, it's like, I'm sorry, if I stay up and make sure that I, you know, put them to sleep, eventually I'm just hurting me. And if I let them figure it out, like, you stay up, you're tired tomorrow, then it's like, you figure out when you should go to sleep so that you're not feeling like crap. Yeah. And then they do. They figure it out, because they're like, my kids are like, I know I am going to sleep. I don't want to be tired tomorrow. Like, the light's going off in 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, good to know. See, I've got, yeah. We're doing beer trim today. All right. What do you want to do today?
With beard.
Okay.
It's kind of good.
Getting a little tough.
Yeah.
Is this height okay for the head?
Yeah, it looks like a good
Yeah, it helps me get underneath a little bit.
good stretch.
Yeah. All right, well, don't want to hurt you.
Haven't been able to do any of that for a couple days.
Dude, I stretch like every day.
I love it. I don't do it. Back to my do it a little bit.
Oh yeah. No way. I saw that was coming to town.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Dude, I got cockroach sauce.
Kobe something. What's his name?
Yeah, Jacoby something.
Jacoby. That's it.
I just remember from the MTV days.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was fucked everything.
Yeah. He's a good front man.
Dude, he's a great entertainer.
I'm glad they came back around because I did like them a lot back in the day, and then I saw them starting to like put new music out again.
Yep.
And I was actually shocked at how good it was because I just expected it to be a little washed up maybe.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I was like, man, you guys are working with like a really good producer or something because every song was like killer.
Kind of a different sound, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got kind of like a reinvention going that seems to be working for them.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Oh, he's a good guy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Where do they play?
My house.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Did she took me to her church on Thursday?
It's Country Guy, right?
Country guy, yeah. So I didn't really know much about it. That was a good time.
I've got Headrise Against at Royal Oak Music Theater earlier this year.
Oh, yeah.
That was cool.
They were good, aren't they?
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah. I didn't know a ton of the music, actually, to be honest. I like that.
They've got some radio songs that like were probably more, recognizable, and for an opener, they're pretty, I don't know what word to use. Not like, I guess I'd say they're pretty well known for just being around for so long, and they've got songs that most people know.
Who were they opening for?
They were headlining that tour.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, so that was cool. I mean, I've been listening to them for a long, long time, and I'd never seen them before, so I was like, yeah, I should probably give it a go, and it was cool. I kind of forgot that their band name is type of band name that they kind of obviously allude to having somewhat of a direction or a message that they like to put out there, and like so it got a little political at one point, and I felt like you were so close to booze. It was like, this might go the wrong way for you guys. I mean, I'm all for.
They kind of stayed away from it. So now, actually, I was expecting them to be honest.
Yeah, maybe because they were an opener, they were like, we don't want to jump on it. But yeah, just like Rage Against the Machine, it's like, yeah, you're gonna claim that name. You gotta. What do you rage it against? What do you rise it against? Don't do that. Just normal.
Okay.
Because otherwise, I'll make it crooked.
Press ups.
Just normal. Don't no muscle movement on the face. That would be better. If you drag it one direction and then I cut it and then you release, it'll be obvious that it's skewed. Yeah.
Such a child's go.
You did great. You did great.
It's funny, at their church concert, it was funny, we sat down, we're on the floor, and behind me was like 250 women that had like so much plastic surgery.
Oh boy.
Dude, it was comical all night. It was very enjoyable.
Yeah. Some people just don't want to let it go.
Spilled the drink on themselves. It was pretty funny to watch.
Boy.
Yeah.
Probably because they can't feel their lips.
That's what I was saying. So the girlfriend's like, it's kind of like when I try to drink water. Sometimes, you just miss the lip.
Yeah.
They're
Happens to the best of us.
They're that big. actually got the house to myself tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just going down to Detroit with some girlfriends. Alright. Like a bourbon night then. Alright.
I have the house to myself like one day out of the year. That's crazy. Just having so many kids, somebody's always coming and going.
Yeah, no doubt. Especially
And that's fine.
the age differences and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
The wife does one trip. I'm sure the oldest, you know, maybe wants to stay. Or...
Well, it's funny because there was a while ago where I was like, kind of feeling like I always want to spend time with the kids, but my older ones were so busy that I was like, man, I feel like I'm kind of losing ground a little bit, you know, with like how much we used to be able to do things together. So my wife was going out of town, taking the little ones. I was staying back, I was working. So I'm like, oh, sweet, good opportunity. Well, I'll get to do something one-on-one with my older kids, and I even told them so. Like, hey, they're going out of town, let's do something, guys. And then, hey, oldest said something like, you know, okay if I go here instead and do this with my friends? I'm like, yeah, I guess so. And then I told the younger one, like, hey, looks like it's just you and me. And she's like, what, Lily's going somewhere? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, then is it okay if I do this? I'm like, yeah, I guess so. And I probably should have been happy that I had time to myself, but I was like, I don't know what to do with myself right now. Like, I never have this much free time. Yeah. So it was fine, but it was like after work Saturday, and then nothing all day Sunday, just chilling. And I was like, I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and you're like, I'm just gonna laze around. It's fine. How's this feel?
Yeah, that's good.
Let me hit that bottom edge while you're not all the way back. Because when you set up myself, a little bit more different of a view.
That's difficult. I don't know how you guys do it. I was looking at it for like 30 minutes and then trying to get it straight.
Well, it's weird because beards are particularly not symmetrical how they grow.
Yeah.
So you have to cut it into a ballpark of where you think it should be, and then it almost always requires some of this hand, like by hand tweaking, you know.
Yeah.
And it's still kind of there, that bottom edge. That's probably all I would do. You start going too far into it and
Knock it the other way.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was doing. It's like a seesaw. Man. Like, oh, I keep getting obsessed on one side, then it.
Yeah, it'll come back and bite you. All right, let me get your neck shaved. Yeah, booked all day, all three of us. Yeah, it's nice having the new barber Naya here. Yeah, she's been here for about 3 weeks now. Yep. What's that? Yeah. Now I just have to be patient. Oh, almost lost the coffee.
Next man on my list, I want to see it. I've still never seen his special coffee.
Are they? I mean,
I've never seen
when's the last time they toured?
I never do.
What that?
It was,
Don't Tell Pilots or something?
no, you're on the right track. Like one of those. Yeah, it's been like 2-3 years too.
I didn't know they were still even that recently touring. That's cool.
Yeah, they got new guitars and she's pretty good.
It's a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Man, I'll never forget.
Couple bands that one doesn't, I know.
Well, I was gonna say I'll never forget when Michael Jackson on his final tour that he did before he passed, or maybe he passed right before the tour or during. I can't remember. But he had this girl that was smoking hot, and I made the mistake of assuming, oh, he just got this chick on for looks, right? No, the solo on one of his songs, I can't remember which one it was, that is done by Eddie Van Halen on the record.
Okay.
She comes out and just destroys, and I was like, my bad. It was so impressive, and yeah, she was so good, and I only knew it because they did a documentary on that tour, and like him putting it together, and you know, him rehearsing with the people and
I think I remember
leading up to it. And you've never seen it?
Yeah.
I think it's called This Is It.
This is it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen that,
Man, that was cool.
yeah.
And what a cool eye into that world and his world. And
So you were that one in that world. It's great to see that production level you had.
oh yeah,
Just the, you know, going. Everyone's like, help this issue, but like so that.
yeah, yeah.
On it. Well, the rehearsals look like those were.
Oh yeah, they were. He was, you know, unrelenting and or not relentless pursuer of perfection, and it showed in those that documentary. I wish I could have seen him live once. Yeah, yeah. Prince, I got no excuses. He was big and touring, and by the time I realized how impactful in the industry he was, it was over. Yeah, what a voice. Yeah, I had audio slip on all morning. Does that feel alright? Yeah. You want to do product? Thank you. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.